Hello children, welcome back to Maths Made Easy. Let's continue with exponents, exercise 5b, part 3a. In this part 3, I am going to make it as different division, that is A, B, C, so that I can't make all the exercise problems in one place. It becomes too long. Here are the formulas for exponents. You need to learn these formulas, children. Then you can able to solve the problems very easily. Just pause this video and note down this 7 formulas and daily spend 5 minutes for studying these formulas. If you are thorough with these formulas, you can able to solve any kind of exponents problem very easily. Simplify, give answers with positive index, right? So here is our first question. 2 into b to the power of 6 into b to the power of 3 into 5 into b to the power of 4. Here, if you have a look at this question carefully, can you find any formula in this? Just look at that paper and just compare this two question with that formula. Can you find any formula similar to this? You might have found a formula a to the power of m into a to the power of n into a to the power of p, right? Isn't it? But you cannot use the formula directly, because if you look here carefully, look here children, the base is not same. It is 2b over here, it is b over here, it is 5b. For that formula, the base should be equal as a. So all these three values should be same. How to make it same? If you just remove this 2 and get it aside, it becomes b. Even here it is b. If you get this 5 just towards the side, it becomes b, right? So just write down this 5 into 2 on the left hand side and just multiply. This both are one and the same, children. Don't think that it is completely different. When you multiply all this, it becomes the same, and when you all multiply all this, it will be the same. I am just for substituting the formula, I am getting this separately. Now if you look here, a to the power of m into a to the power of n into a to the power of p, right? So it is in the form of this formula. Just compare it, children. Compare this question with this formula. Then what is A? A is B and M is 6, N is 3, P is 4. Right? So this is what I have written the value by comparing these two. So we all know what is the formula of this. It is nothing but A to the power of M plus N plus P. Right? So 5 2s is 10. So that's why I'm writing 10 into what is A? It is B. B. What is M plus N plus P? M is 6, N is 3 and P is 4. So 6 plus 3 plus 4. It will be 13. So 10 into B to the power of 13. This is the way to apply the formula. I hope it's clear. Let's move on to the second one. X square y to the power of 3 into 6 into x to the power of 5 y into 9 x to the power of 3 y to the power of 4. This is the question. Even here, if you look carefully, it's completely the bases are bases are x, but it is all together, right? So you need to split it up. That is 6 and 9. I'm getting it all the integers at one place, and I'm getting the x values at one place. See, look here, children. In this question, see, I'm getting all the x values at one place. X square, x to the power of 5, and x to the power of 3. I'm getting it at one place. And similarly, I'm getting this y to the power of 3, y and y to the power of 4 at one place. I am making it separate only so that I can apply the formula. I can apply the formula. I hope it's clear. Right, children? So now if you just have a check at the checklist, formula checklist, you might have seen a to the power of m into a to the power of n into a to the power of p matches it. Where where a is equal to x, m is equal to 2, n is equal to 5, and p is equal to 3. Similarly, even compare the same formula. Then you will get a is equal to y, n is equal to 1, m is equal to 3, and p is equal to 4. Now just substitute this formula over here. Then 6 9s is 54 into x to the power of, what is x? Plus 2 plus 5 plus 3. Similarly into y to the power of 3 plus 1 plus 4. So when you add all this power, you will get 54 into x to the power of 10 into y to the power of 8. So our answer is 54x to the power of 10 y to the power of 8. Let's move on to the third question. Here, minus a to the power of 5, a to the power of 2. Now get this minus aside, because you need to make the base as a. Because here, look here, the base is minus a, here it's a. You can't apply the formula when it is like this. The bases should be equal, then only you can apply it. For making this base equal, you can just get this minus aside and place a to the power of 5 into a to the power of 2. I hope it's clear. Now, if you just have a look at this, it is in the form of a to the power of m into a to the power of n, where a is equal to a, m is equal to 5, and n is equal to 2. Now, we all know this is the formula. A to the power of m into a to the power of n is a to the power of m plus 1. M plus n. What is a over here? It is a to the power of 5 plus 2, and don't forget to place this minus over here, children. So it becomes minus a to the power of 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. Here is our fourth question. Minus y square into minus y to the power of 3. Here, in question, they have take the positive index, right? So that's why I'm taking this minus aside from these two numbers, right? Because in question they have set the positive index. I am taking out this minus aside and just placing it as y to the power of 2 into y to the power of 3. Even here you can find it is in the form of a to the power of m into a to the power of n, where a is equal to y, m is equal to 2, and n is equal to 3. Now a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. What is a? A is y. Y to the power of 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. So y to the power of 5. Here minus into minus becomes plus, children. That's why I didn't write the minus and minus over here. I've directly multiplied this 2. It becomes plus, so just leave it off. Here is our fifth question. Minus 3 whole to the power of square, 3 to the power of 3. Here you have to look here carefully, children. See here. In next step I have removed this minus, because minus 3 is inside the square. That means the square is applied to the minus as well as to the 3. Right? So minus, I want to just remove this minus. So then only I can apply the formula. Basis becomes equal. For that purpose, I am just multiplying this minus 2 times. Minus into minus, it becomes plus. And writing this 3 to the power of 2 as it is. I am not multiplying this 3 3s are 9. If I do so, here also the base becomes different. For that purpose, I am multiplying this square only with minus and keeping this 3 square as it is. Is it clear, children? Why I have removed this minus over here? Minus and 3 both are inside the braces of square. That means the square is applied to the minus as well as 3. 3 should be multiplied 2 times, and even minus should be multiplied 2 times. I hope it's clear. Since we have to apply the formula, I am not multiplying this 3. I am writing down as it is 3 square. Now, if you look carefully, it is in the form of a to the power of m into a to the power of n, where a is equal to 3, m is equal to 2, and n is equal to 3. A to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. And what is a? A is 3. What is m? 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. So, 3 to the power of 5 is the answer. Sixth question, minus 4x minus 5x square. If you observe over here, children, look here, it is inside the braces. Square is inside, and this square is not applicable for this minus or 5. This square is applicable only for this x part. But here it is not like that. They have placed a braces and put this minus 3 inside the square. That means the square is applicable for the index, for this index inside the braces for both of them. But here it's not like that. The square is applicable only for the x. Right? Most of the children get confused over here. So here I am going to just remove this 4 and 5 aside, this numbers aside, because then only you can apply the formula as base with x. And minus into minus becomes plus. So I am not even writing those. So it has changed here to plus, and x to the power of 1 into x to the power of 2. Now if you look over here carefully, for this you can apply the formula, that is a to the power of m into a to the power of n, where a is equal to x, m is equal to 1, and n is equal to 2. We all know this formula, a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. Then what is this? 5 fours are 20 into what is a? X to the power of m plus n, that is 1 plus 2, that is 1 plus 2 is 3. So 20 into x to the power of 3 is the answer. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell button. Check the description box for more problems on exponents. Thank you.